The inquiry by the National Audit Office NAO has revealed that good causes income generated by Camelot dropped to £1.63 billion, leaving the 6 distributors short after they had increased commitments by £88 million. The revelation comes a day after MPs called on the government to allow the health lottery and other society lotteries to give prizes of up £1 million. During the debate in Westminster Hall, MPs said there was no conflict between the National Lottery and society lotteries and criticised Camelot for its attempt to stop the health lottery in the courts before it was launched in 2011. Leading the debate, Tory North West Norfolk MP Sir Henry Bellingham argued that the health lottery and other society lotteries had been a huge success in raising money for good causes. He praised the health lottery for funding 45 projects in Norfolk with £1.6 million from almost £100 million spent across the UK. Getty National Lottery operator slammed in report revealing plunge in money for good cause. Shea said, "I would like to pay special tribute to the founders of the health lottery and particularly to Daily Express proprietor Richard Desmond, who is one of our most highly regarded and respected philanthropists. I think they can be very proud about what they have done." He suggested that the fall income for the National Lottery was not linked to competition from society lotteries but because Camelot had increased a ticket to £2 and added 10 numbers, making it harder to win, leaving his constituents and other consumers incensed. He said society lotteries are complementary to the National Lottery and added that one of Camelot's biggest mistakes was taking the health lottery to judicial review to try and stop it being launched. His call to allow society lotteries to increase their draw funds from £4 million to £10 million, turnover from £10 million to £100 million, and allowing their top prizes to rise to £1 million was backed by MPs from all parties. Getty good causes income generated by Camelot dropped to £1.63 billion. Meanwhile, the NOW report said that consumers have switched from prize draws to scratch cards, leading to a fall in cash for good causes. The drop came as lottery sales fell by 9% to £6.93 billion compared with the previous year. Camelot has predicted a further fall in sales and income for good causes in 201,718. The report said. The NOW said distributors, which include UK Sport, Spirit of 2012, Heritage Lottery Fund and the Big Lottery Fund, often had commitments spanning many years, so it is likely that commitments will exceed their fund balance at a given date. In December last year, the Department for Digital, Culture, Media and Sport (DCMS) agreed to underwrite up to £25 million a year to cover any shortfalls in lottery income for UK sport over the 20,172,020 Tokyo Olympic and Paralympic cycle, the report said. Getty Sir Henry said the health lottery had been a huge success in raising money for good causes. Returns for good causes are higher from sales of draw-based lottery games, which fell by 13% in the year to April, than for scratch cards and instant win games, which fell by 2%, the report said. As of February this year, the approximate return for good causes ranged from 34p for each pound spent on draw-based games bought to 10p for scratch cards, with some scratch cards returning as little as 5p. Camelot told the NOW that scratch cards and instant win games returned less to good causes due to the need to offer a higher proportion of proceeds as prizes to encourage consumers to participate. Meanwhile, increases in Camelot's profits had been proportionately greater than increases in both lottery sales and returns for good causes. Camelot's accounts showed that lottery sales were up 27% to £60.9 billion in 20,162,017 compared with 200,910, while returns for good causes were up 2% to £1.5 billion over the same period, and Camelot's profit for its shareholders had increased by 122% to £71 million. Last month Camelot signaled changes to Lotto to give players a better winning experience as it announced a 3.2% drop in overall ticket sales on last year's first-half performance to £3.2 billion for the 6 months to the 23rd of September.